right, today we have Germans versus Russians. We are specifically doing some testing related to our Operation Ragnar campaign, seeing what the Russians can bring can potentially threaten German superiority. So I have my Long Live the Kaiser list in its normal form. So the Kaiser, the Grief, the Wolf, and the Hund, backed up by Commander and a Green Spotter. On the Russian side, Prussian has the Maria, Alexander-class battleship. And do you want to say why you brought this one? You're muted if you're speaking.
Yes, thank you. Part of what I look to accomplish is take a run with a fleet that's built with guns in mind, but also as much regeneration that I can, the zombie type fleet for the Russians. Now it turns out that the hero cruiser is not necessarily the best ship to bring when it comes to zombie cruisers. You can get 4 yellow repair off the Anastasia, and she's so much cheaper.
Yeah. The Anastasia is basically the go-to if you want to do repair crew in the Russian fleet. You have one decent gun, and you're fast if you need it. Very fragile, but like I call it a remora. You stick it on a bigger ship, and then it just sits there sucking away damage. And then for firepower, you've got the Romanov, which is the Kickstarter battlecruiser. Was your intent to do my suggestion and try to offensively screen behind your battleship and apply the firepower?
True, especially given the advantage we have with the armor, off the battleship, the 2 locations for the broadside. Once we do end up turning, I have to have positioning where I still have 2 hexes adjacent for each of my ships. I know that I could be baiting you when it comes to trying to take out my repair crews early. Constantly, whenever I play a Russian fleet, I don't have enough guns to finish off a German navy, even a German ship. I just needed to. Well, I had a shot at 2 different ones in the last game, and I split fires. I couldn't even take one of them out.
Yeah,
so getting guns in early. Yep, go ahead.
Yep. Ideally, you'd want something like, because you want to put your battleship broadside on to soak fire. Right. You're going to want the Anastasia somewhere behind it, 2 hexes adjacent, so it can start doing repairs. Then ideally, the Romanov, something like that, nose on, maximum firepower.
Now, it's not ideal for the Russians because the Romanov's guns only go as far as the guns for the Maria. 10s basically for their broadsides. They're similar.
Yep.
If it would have been in my favor, I would have had 12s or even 13s for the secondary batteries for the Romanov.
And that's going to be the trick, is trying to set this up at the appropriate range to get all your guns in play.
Yeah. One of the side effects I've found is being a Russian linguist and knowing that Tsarina Anastasia is in the game. I always try to make the Romanov into the female of the word, the Romanova. So that's just old habits coming through. All right, should we start off with placement? I'll place first,
and then Master of Repair.
Go to you. Yep.
Well, let's do it. How many points are you?
We can. I should have used up 1,000.
Okay, I am 990. So yes, I would typically give you initiative for the first turn.
All right. Now what I do is I always place not next to the edge. Although in this case, like we were saying, I want to turn right side. So I will place next to the edge. That way, as I run long ways across the board, I don't have to do a turn. I don't have to tack into the wind. I can just move straight towards the enemy. A lot of what the Germans do. Just move forward as a stack of doom, huh?
Yeah, Death Ball, I believe, is what Mike was calling it.
I'm a Civ 1 player, and it was a stack of doom back in the day.
Yep.
Kind of aged myself with that reference to Civ 1, I guess. Of course, we didn't call it Civ 1 at the time.
And as a reminder, you don't have to start with your battleship.
True,
for deployment.
But and again, I'm very satisfied with this being a telegraph move. A couple times I've outthought myself when it came to placing the ships, and when I do make the turn, I'm still out of position. So I'm looking at your ranges, and your secondary guns are reaching out to 14s.
Yeah, although the nose of the Kaiser, which
14 or 13,
is 13.
That's right. But
Still,
it's not a wave motion gun. At least it has a turret.
It's still hoping that's a misprint and that'll get up to 14, but
Yeah.
it is what it is. All right, the Kaiser's down.
Yeah. I'm taking my.
We play over this map
flat.
all the time. Let's do something else, just aesthetically.
Oh, and that's just it. You can make it. We'll still play it flat and clear. If you want to put something fancy up there.
Oh, let's see what else we got. Ooh, yeah, this one.
Yeah, that's the one. I like that one. That's the channel.
I believe so.
Yeah,
yep, English channel.
That's one from the fold-out, the old cardboard ones from 2012.
All right, Romanov's down.
Romanov's down. Of course, being a Russian linguist, Maskarovka, saying one thing and doing another is quite legitimately a tactic of mine.
Yep. All right, Wolf is down.
And my last Leviathan is going down.
Since you have the Russian language experience, how do you pronounce? How do you pronounce the mud season? Like.
Oh yeah, I know what you mean.
Rasputitsa.
Rasputitsa. One moment, please. Sorry, that was a telemarketer call. Again, I'm going to be on a little bit, but I'll be very prompt in coming back if anything were to
Roger.
Pop on this end. Hold on. All right, so I'll be coming on and off the mic, but I'll be playing continually, so just keep talking.
All right, are you good with the Anastasia?
Oh, yeah, I'm good. We have just a plane left for me, which I won't put down until, well, I'll put it down before your plane, but after all your Leviathans. Sound about right?
Should be fine. All right, your plane.
Plane down.
And my plane. So I'll get a screenshot.
I hope your strategy isn't just to rush in.
Well, I am Russian. I don't understand what's the problem.
It's right there in the name. Come on. All right.
No, it's good.
Start of round. I will, of course, give commander to the Kaiser. Kaiser is up first. Let's see. So you're reaching out to 13 and 13, 5, 8.
I'm going to go put some limits of fire markers down.
I don't think I can get close enough anyway. So there is the 5 for the Kaiser. Straightforward. And the Maria. There's my 13.
much more developed than my thin purple line. I had to borrow that from 4 feathers. The thin red line. It's an old 1930s British movie.
I haven't actually seen the movie, but I played in a wargaming campaign that was based off it for a little while. You do have to hold plus for a while now to get your line to thicken up.
Yeah, I was wondering what had happened with that, because it used to be you had to get big, thick line drop down if you didn't.
Yeah,
when minus had a couple times.
When I changed the map object to this, it was no longer doing that distorted line size.
Good. Okay. That's good. It's a fixed it that we didn't even know had been. All right, good deal. All right, my intent is to not use up all my movement this turn and then still have to move forward, 3 before I can turn. So what I did is only move forward 1, always keep the green die. Don't believe in just standing still to draw out a game. But I want to be able to move 3 and turn broadside.
Well, you do have steering gear,
possible.
So you can turn after 2.
True. But I know you might put Commander on your Type 4 next round too, which would bring you even that much closer to me. So you're right, I might need that extra turn HBT too. But yeah, I'm trying to control the range as much as I can, because with you moving first this turn, you're forcing me to go first next turn. So that's very smart. That's a good way to do it, especially when you can engage with so much destruction in such range as the Germans.
Yep. So the Romanov's up.
And again, just following suit off the Type 4. My Type 3 is going to move forward just the 1. Again, keeping the green ribbon, but limiting how much range advantage you might end up with on the turn 2, which you're really focusing for some destruction on.
Yeah, the Romanov is going to be the tricky one to get into position since you don't have steering gear and you got an HPT of 3.
Exactly. Which means I'm probably going to move forward with my Type 4-3 next turn. Or 4 even.
All right, so then it is to the Grief.
Yeah, being the SpeakerCon speaker for our panels, I have no problem with the camera being on over the weekend. Don't matter if it's on for our streams here, by the way.
All right, Grief is done. Your Destroyer.
Of course, there won't be any cosplay coming from this end of the camera, so as some of our legendary folks end up doing. All right, again, just following suit. Move forward 1, keep the green ribbon, knowing that it's going to hit the fan on round 2.
All right, the Wolf. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Eight. And the Hund. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, that is all the ships, so you're playing.
I went ahead and dropped a purple circle right where it would have been. So quick, easy move. And again, closing with the planes is looking to have it at least have a little bit of. And you have
Green spotter in both cases.
spotter
Yep.
going at each other. Yep, good deal.
All right, so that should be movement.
And of course, I don't think either of us have torpedoes, do we? Nope, no torpedoes.
You got torpedoes on the Maria.
Yes.
All right, turn 2.
Good.
And now I have initiative, so it is technically torpedoes, but I don't think there's any point in you putting them out.
Matter of fact, where are the torpedo tokens? Red, please. Got them. So back to movement for me.
Yep, your battleship.
All right. So the plan all along has been, of course, you can unhinge that plan now, depending on what you end up doing. Let's see.
Oh, before that, start of turn. Where is Commander going? Commander is going on the Kaiser.
Good catch. Good catch. Mine is just all active all the time for all repair attempts. All right, you ready for my movement?
Yep. Go for your battleship.
Movement complete for the Type 4.
All right. So you'll have your big gun on the nose. Yeah, and your side guns reach out to 10. Same range off your main gun. Okay. So my battleship. I go full speed, I can get to there. And that gives your secondary guns range to me. I back up by 1. We're trading main guns, which is to my advantage. So the question remains, do I want to turn? Kaiser, I probably do. Oh, I just got disconnected.
How so? Oh, you mean from the TTS?
Yes.
It's not showing anything on this end. I mean, it looks. Let me see. I didn't get a message or anything.
No, it's...
Oh, there it goes. It just DC'd. It just DC'd now.
It's Tuesday, which means it's Steam maintenance time.
Oh, I did not think of that.
I did not either.
I hope you turned too. I was. Anyhow, I was going to maneuver and then close at you when I could, focusing fire on your battleship, looking to keep enough of my easily repaired slots up and running. So you were constantly.
It'll come back up here.
No, it will. I thought we'd lost the game. I mean,
No.
BattleTech, HPS BattleTech, and once it DCs, there's no coming back. You had to like crib notes beforehand and have a fine compact on what happens. Like, you're down 2-1, then you come back 2-1 down. So okay, this is good. So we just have to wait for what? If it's maintenance, a couple minutes.
Well, I did just remake the table, so I don't know if it'll let you join or not.
I just got a well, here I was trying to do a screen capture. Let me do that real quick. There we go. All right, so it said, yeah, maybe I can do something. Is it bringing me? Oh wait, yeah, it looks like I can rejoin. All right, here I'm coming back in.
Yeah, it might be a little wonky while maintenance is going on, but... Okay, I got us back to where we were. So
Connecting, but not actually connecting. All right, let me try to
I was in the process of moving the Kaiser. Yeah, we may have to wait a little bit for Steam to sort itself out.
All right. All right.
But when we get back, the Kaiser has moved. Actually, what am I doing? The Kaiser doesn't have to move yet. It's your battle cruiser.
Yeah, my battle cruiser. Goodness gracious.
All right, well, let's make a backup save.
Yeah, we're up to 5 fails. I'll keep trying.
Well, we can spend this time talking about the tournament.
That sounds good. I agree. I think especially by the new year, that's a good call, waiting that long. And 2 months, I think that's perfect. When we did our 91 gamer single elimination, it was about 8 weeks until we got through all those turns. There was a buildup of anticipation. People became known after the first week, the second week, the third week. We had the it wasn't Discord. It was a forum. It was just Paradox Interactive's forum, and there was a little bit of notoriety, a little bit of fame going on. By the time we got down to the final four, they had followings. It was a great time. I think that same dynamic. I don't know if it's going to work so well on Discord though, because you lose everything. You know what I mean? There's no permanence.
So
but that's okay. We'll figure it out.
I started a tournament doc. I sent you a link. Just request access once you get it. With the intent that this would be something we would polish up and then put out to the players so they know what's coming. Because there is a whole bunch, obviously of questions in my other doc that we would have to resolve, or at least have answers for.
Oh, 100%. We control the narrative. We control the entire tournament. Starting off with a foundational document like that, and improving it as we go, because the intent is that it can be passed off to other tournament organizers when we're done.
Yep.
So yeah, I agree with you 100%. No, all your ideas you've been bringing up across the board, they're all of great value. Even better than some of the ones I've been using in HVSB BattleTech.
So there's definitely some considerations, like obviously we'd mentioned banning Sabatinian Commander off the bat. Do we want to mess with ramming at all, or do we want to leave it as is and see if it emerges as a problem in the player base?
Did you see what I have done with our Hungarian agents throughout the day? I shipped them off the starter set and 2 of the Eagle cruisers. So I'm very pro seeing exactly what the ramming engine and RAM can do, and especially the cruise. How Callus has chosen to portray the dynamic between the Austria and Hungary. So obviously coming down on the Hungarian side at the moment. Great folks over there that I shipped that stuff off to today. So I think we should leave it in, but in many ways, it's your tournament, so you can trump that if you want.
Well, I'm fine with that, because as you mentioned, kind of like my primary purpose here is data collection, right? Looks like you're back in.
Yeah, I moved. I pulled off my battleship.
Okay, it's the Romanov then.
Only used a bit of her movement, and the turn. Again, I moved the battleship 1 hex further than I needed to. Well, 2 really, because like you said, I could use the steering gear, but it opens up the gap. And now where's the Anastasia going to go? She's got a lot of movement. She could defensively screen. She could offensively screen. Shoot, the Romanov can offensively screen. Why did I open up a gap if I'm going to offensively screen off of a single hex movement of a fleet forward? Basically a Flying Fortress B-17 skybox. So there's a lot of options I can do from this thing I have right now.
Kaiser's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 for turn, and 5, which gets your battleship nicely into my broadside arc. And then it will be the Grief. 1, 2, 3. I think she is going to stay there, because she's not going to get range. Six, 7, 8. Yeah, I would like to, but I don't have a way to get her range, I don't think. All right, the Anastasia.
All right, the Anastasia. Do I position her for this turn or for the next turns? More beneficial usage. Let me take a look at that question right now.
I mean, she can probably just get into here in a trailing position and then surge forward to wherever she's needed.
Well, the question is, do I, especially with how you moved your Grief or not moved your Grief, am I able to angle? And again, I have no problem discussing tactics as we go, because I'm telegraphing one thing, but with Mascarofa, I could be wanting you to think I'm telegraphing one thing and really planning something completely different. But with it being back that far,
you do want the Anastasia in a position where it can repair the Maria, because she's going to take a lot of fire. Because it's what? Okay, you do have the full 12. Yeah, the 12 you can get right there like that. You're not.
Basically, way. Right. I'm staying back 1 hex.
Yep. Because the Romanov's not going to take fire, so you don't need to be adjacent
With
to
12
her.
movement, I can sit here and say I am offensively screening.
You don't have the MP left to offensively screen from there.
I do. I have 12 movement with the Anastasia. It took me 6 to get to where I am now, so I've got 6 to offensively
No,
screen.
it takes 12 to get there. Because if you're here,
Let me try.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Or it could be like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
That's
You can overlap in movement.
yeah, but you just turn 2 hex faces.
Ah, you're right. That would use up all remaining movement. All right, let's try again. 1.
Well, no, it's illegal. You can only
3,
turn 2 hex
4,
faces
5,
if you're doing a turn in place.
6.
I mean, the other option is you could go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yeah, and be facing the wrong way.
Yeah, but you've got 12 movement points. You can turn around and get to wherever you want next turn.
Yeah. Yep.
But that saves you enough for an offensive screen.
3. No, that wouldn't be good.
Yeah, no, you wanna be in the middle.
Right there. Yeah. All right. Complete movement.
Right. Wolf just needs to go forward 1. And the Hund is just going to go forward 1 as well. All right, your plane.
You have me curious why you aimed your plane towards where my plane might end up. Because we can engage in air to air.
We can.
And if you race in your destroyers, you're already done moving your destroyers. That's true. So 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7, 8, 9, 8. Good. Movement complete.
So that should be 1, 2. 2 plus 8 is 10. Just there's no way I can get spotting on you because you haven't come up as far as I have. And I'm assuming you're putting a spotter token on my battleship.
Yeah, you're right.
All right, that will be end of movement. Took a screenshot, and we are to drawing lines.
Yeah, there was no better way. This was basically as good as it could have got for me on the movement to contact phase.
Oh, sorry, I erased your line. I believe that's all we got. Oh, actually, I should make sure that my stern
That
actually...
should be it. I agree.
12, 13, 14. Yep, all my guns can actually reach. Right? Right.
Alright.
Alright, screenshot.
You want me to go ahead and fire first?
Go for it.
Alright, so dice pool is built. Saturation fires coming off the forward turret, only turret on the bow. 203 millimeter, 713, just in 13 range. So I'll be having a yellow gun die, a green spotter die, a blue crew die, and your location die are red yellow. Dice pool built, and of course it clustered and dropped. Let me fix. Yep, thank you, appreciate that. All right, rolling, 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 and
Okay, and then roll this one to see where you're hitting, because you are in my broadside arc.
Rolling, rolling, rolling.
All right.
6, so back.
The F, yep.
So
5 to the 2 and the 4.
So maneuvering as I did, only being open to the similar guns on your side, and getting a hit on the first.
So that'll be a +2 armor slot and a trim tank.
Which is ideal hits. So right now, the Russian opening gambit could not have gone any better, at least as far as I can see. Now the rest of the story comes. Now the Paul Harvey comes when you return fire.
And I will need to make a similar roll for you to see where I'm hitting, which is also the aft. All right, let's see. Your side is red, yellow. Red, yellow, I'm long range, which means I'm throwing yellow, and I have green, and I have 4 of these guns.
The Paul Harvey, the rest of the story.
That is 16 to the 2 and the 6.
Mic back on, 2 and 6 for the rear. Oh yeah, you got through on both. I take it back, 17 and no armor.
Yep, so the 6 is resist. Yep.
Yeah, so 1 bounce and 1 hit. So you hit the
1 gun.
You said the 2. Okay, you got it already. Dang, let's go. Thank you much.
All right, gun number 2. That is 22 to the 3 and the 6. So that'll knock out your steering gear.
Everything, yeah. So you said the 3 and the 6?
Yes, 22 to the 3 and the 6. All right, gun 3. That's a good red die. Who's a good red die? 20 to the 1 and the 2.
Yeah, I got everything again. Now
So
2 is reroll.
2 is a reroll.
Oh, what was the
Another
shortcut
one.
to get the overhead view? Okay, so you got, well, I'll tick. Oh, wait, I got to make my 2 counters go up to 33. Well, 32. So yeah, we won't be doing a roll. I'm just gonna decrement 1. So 32 now for my structural integrity on my type
Yeah,
4.
because at most I could roll a 20 plus 28. Yep.
At this point, I'd rather have some break the keel rolls as opposed to additional lost slots. All right. And you got one more gun or 2 more guns?
I got one more gun. Yeah, because that was, you have 4
so
damage.
Right now the trade is 2 damage to you, 4 to me. So it's still trended my way because you couldn't even get your spotter guy in. So not many more factors could have gone in my favor.
24 to the 2 and the 6, which I believe are both rerolls. Yep.
Rerolls. All right, here I don't mind losing a slot.
3 and the 4, so you can lose. Oh, yeah. So
Tap the coil. Gosh darn it! I didn't want to lose that one.
And a keel check.
Well, I'm just gonna decrement. Well, I take it back.
No,
10.
it's plus 10. I couldn't roll more than a 30.
-1. So then a 31. All right. So I did not lose the location. Tattoo keel checks, but just decremented it automatically. It's still best case. I mean, not absolute best case, but realistically, this is like top 80 percentile of what could have been a best case for the Russian fleet. All right. Oh yeah, I got one of those. Yep, that you already did it. Thank you much, sir.
Yep, because no repair. Well, you can repair. I can't.
That is a factor. Let's see. Four crew out of sector, so 18s. But I get 2 down for master repair. No, for what I picked up. Well, no, we won't do that.
Yeah, we're not doing campaign upgrades.
Yeah, we're not doing that.
You just add the.
All right, so the D green out of sectors, so 18s with a D green. All right.
So you've got 4 locations.
No armor were hit, so they all are potentially. Except for the crew. I can't repair the crew.
Yep.
So I've got 4 that I can actually repair if I were to get somewhat lucky.
And you've got blue, 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 blue. You can put a blue on all of them, add a yellow on all of them, and a green on all of them. So you're just going to go top down?
Yeah, I'm going to go top down on the ones that I can repair. And,
all right. 18s.
As much of a zombie as is possible. Nope, it did. That I rolled over. 22. Top one's fixed.
Yeah.
Rolling. 17. Nope, I needed 18.
Test the coil.
Oh, there goes the plane. 19. The fix on the coil. If I were going to only have one repair work, it would have been the coil.
And the steering gear.
And what? Oh, that was me.
Yeah.
You have to load a map again. Having 2 repairs go out. There we go. Rolling. 28. 3 repairs. All right, so yeah, we're way up there on best case for the Russians. This is.
I mean, we both lost 2 slots, so.
Yeah, and all right, good deal.
All right, so that is the end phase. Screenshot. Round 3, initiative back to you, torpedoes.
All right, I got alibi fires for you. While my yellow crews could have jumped on that, my blue crews could not have. My blue crews cannot attempt repairs until next turn. I suggested we would do them all over again. We went accurate.
Yes. Yep. Nope, you're right. I flubbed that up too.
Put the tokens. Oh, yeah. That I was caught up in the moment. I knew that beforehand to keep an eye out for that. But all right, so the yellows, the greens.
That's actually a good FAQ entry. Like if you're combining repair crews and regular crews, does just having the repair crew let you do it same turn with the regular crew?
Ooh, that's worth the question because it would help the Russians. They could. I wouldn't think it would come down in our favor, but it's definitely the ask. All right, first one, top one. Rolling, rolling, rolling. All right, nope, 16. Did not get the first one. Rolling, rolling, rolling. 14, 15. Did not get the second one.
All right, this is the trim tank.
18. Woo! Got the trim tank back.
Still got
All
it.
right, if I was only going to get one. All right, and 19. So I got the, all right, there we go. All right. So considering I lost the whole die, that wasn't a bad trade-off.
All right, your torpedoes. And that question has been added to the dock.
So by putting them together on your nose, I either force you to turn or move forward and have them hit somewhere along your length. And I make it that much harder for you to torpedo screen.
And before you do that, I need to decide where...
Torpedo shields.
Before you do that, I need to decide where the commander is going. Which I think just needs to be the Kaiser again. Does it? Does it need to be the Kaiser?
So it's going to be the Kaiser.
It'll be the Kaiser. Yep. It'll be the Kaiser. All right, now your torpedoes go down.
Yeah, now my torpedoes go down. All right, one moment.
Because you get to have that piece of knowledge before you put your torpedoes down.
All right, so where I focus is where your stern would end up being. If I put...
I go max.
I put them down.
I go max.
If you go max, I'd hit your stern. Right here. Right here.
I can get my stern, I can get my battleship up to here.
But if you move one, you preserve your green ribbon, and you would miss those torpedoes. So what I end up doing is wanting you to go max movement. Or turn. So if I put them both here, you would have to move forward 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you'd still get hit. Yeah, that's where I put it. Torpedoes in place.
I mean, I could go forward max, and then I get to here and I dodge them.
True, but then I'm burning up your battlefield. I'm forcing you to move max movement and open up your tail, potentially. If I still have any force left to get around to your tail.
All right, you good with that?
Oh yeah, it's a risk. I'll do it.
All
if I
right.
get inside your decision cycle and make you move full movement, then that's still a win.
The Kaiser's going to go forward 1.
Yeah, burning up your battlefield isn't such a good idea.
All right, your battleship and your battlecruiser.
All right, what I'm looking to do here. Basically, I got close distance. I can't keep trading 1 to 4. So, and I don't want to burn up my own battlefield by going as far forward as I possibly could. So I want to go forward as little as possible, but I need to close within 10. If not this turn, next turn. Let me see how I can do that. think that's as good as I'm going to be able to do with the fact that I saved my steering gear this turn. I got the move 2 turn, but I still only closed it within 11.
That is.
So I still can't bring my.
That's 6 movement points.
Oh, it was? All right, here, let me fix it.
Any which way you do it, that would be 6. You're a 5-2.
Yeah, no, you're right. 5. There it goes. And you can move forward. Your full movement. I should have probably chased it or tried to chase you. Well, you wanted to move forward.
So you either got to turn your nose towards me, or you need to side slip and only get 1 hex row closer. Because yeah, you could get to there with a 1 forward and a side slip. But that does not get your secondary guns in play.
No, it doesn't. But what it does do is allow the battlefield to develop a bit more for the next turn, where if I don't finish the turn to broadside, you still might end up being in my broadside. Let me check something real quick. Ah, shoot. At least my blue crew can attempt some, those that are still alive. Attempt to do some next turn. All right, 1 vote. That was a question I'd ask you. What was the shortcut to get the overhead view? This angle, it was like.
I don't know the shortcuts to the cameras. I know space will send you to the default view for your color.
Let's see. All right. Movement complete. I still have to move my type 3.
Yep. You did 1 forward, a side slip, and 1 more forward.
Say that again? I thought that was the limit. I had moved forward 2 and then side step 1 to the right.
And then it looked like you had moved. Let's see, where were you? You were here?
Yeah. Yep.
So 1,
1, 2,
2, 3, 4. You have 1 movement point left if you want.
Oh no, I'm yeah, where I want to be. So
yeah. Or you can be here.
So yeah, I might have missed that part. Ganza, Saku, welcome.
So if you want a side slip, that's the minimum, and then you have 2 movement points remaining.
I thought it was 1, 2, and then side slip up to here.
So your turn hex is here. You have to move forward a minimum of 1 before you side slip.
All right, you're right. That's something I didn't do much play testing on at all. Yeah, I choose this slot right here.
Okay.
That's complete. Let me move my type 3.
Yep.
All right. Basically, I'm
8-3.
reserving for a more aggressive move the next turn. I can't outpace my battleship, but what I can do is move forward 1 and offensively screen off my Type 4. Basically, he could sprint forward and try and get shots in on a more vulnerable battle cruiser. I don't think that's what's going to happen, but might as well play for whatever advantage I can get.
All right, so my cruiser. See, I could do that. Which means you could use your one big gun against the cruiser if you wanted. I think I'm going to play it safe.
See, just by that even being an option for you, I'm limiting exposure to German guns.
Yep.
Here early before I can basically sprint forward and do it to my best advantage.
All right, now the wolf is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and torpedo screen. And the Hund is just going to go, I think, to there.
And with your torpedo screen, fortunately, just one hex outside my range for my broadsides.
Yep. All right, that is my destroyers, so the Anastasia. I don't know if there's a way
It would have
that you
taken
can...
all 12. Well,
Yeah.
here, I'll do it. Hold on. It was a
Yeah, I just don't think you can get the adjacency and
3,
the screening in.
4. Oh, no, there'd be no screening. No, this is all just adjacency. Yeah, there's
Okay.
no screening at all.
Yep.
So that was good. Right there's where I...
Yep, that'd be 12.
Yep. All right. Good deal. So even though I faced the wrong way to get the repairs in, 2 of them, 2 out of 4 were successful. I still got back in position for the next one.
And I think... I think we are going to play it safe and spot the Anastasia.
At some point, using the Anastasia as bait is always a consideration. She's so thin-skinned. It'll draw guns and fire, and she'll still be able to heal this turn because there's no torpedoes or ramming against her. So she'll get one last hurrah if she were to be taken out, which is very likely.
Unless she dies.
German battleship. No, because
Yeah, because that'll be the end of the
wouldn't be
attack
removed.
phase, and the repair phase comes after that.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. She'd still be there. We wouldn't remove it. We wouldn't clear the battlefield until after the repair phase.
No, it's after the attack phase that she goes out. You don't get a repair phase if you're destroyed.
No. You're right. You're right. Good deal. All right, let's
Right.
move forward.
Your plane?
You can fire first. Oh, got it.
I mean,
Loitering.
you-
It's loitering.
yeah.
It's where it needs to be for everything, so it's just loitering.
Okay, who are you spotting?
And it's going to drop the spotter token on. Now the question was whether the broadside would bring your destroyer, this torpedo screening, in range of the Romanova's 13-inch or 13 hex, and it doesn't. It falls 1 hex short as well. So there's no point in dropping a token on the Wolf. So yeah, I'm dropping my token on your battleship, your Type 4, which I can't find where my token got to.
I already got it out here.
Oh yeah, okay, perfect. Thank you.
All right, so then that will be end of movement. Screenshot. Nope.
Oh no,
Torpedoes.
torpedoes.
So Wolf has chaff. So here's 2 chaff rolls for the torpedoes.
Now, because they were stacked, do you get a shot at each torpedo, and therefore
Yes,
really
but
2 shots at each torpedo?
no,
So
it's,
this is a case of
I get 1
stacking
chaff against each token, and they both missed. So roll your
Okay.
torpedoes against the Wolf.
rolling. 15. Oh, I need a location item.
Yep.
Rolling. So 15 on the 3.
15 on the 3 will not go through. Next. Because it is
rolling.
17 with armor.
Dang it. 14. So on the 6. So another miss, I imagine. Miss slot
14.
even, I think.
Nope, it's
Is
the
the six the
slip.
miss slot?
It's the slip shaft, but it's armored enough to resist.
Yeah. All right.
The
good deal.
Germans don't get 1N6 miss slots on their faults.
Oh, okay.
only
that makes
ones. They are chonky. All right.
Good word.
So your torpedo tokens back, and now we'll do lines.
Thank you. All right. Well, here I am left with 1 line. I'm saying out of.
Ah,
Oh, well. All right. Bump up the line. Yeah, this is already failing, but let's roll with it. Let's see what happens.
it's probably overkill, but I really want to make sure the Anastasia is not around.
Yeah, you don't want to swing for the zombie cruise and miss them.
And the Hun does not have
Well, I
range.
kind of count on that.
All right, if you're ready, I'll grab a screenshot. And you may commence firing.
All right. We build the.
So red,
Yeah.
yellow is the side of me.
Good deal. Yellow, blue, yellow for the gun and crew die, spotter die, green, saturation gun, 5 die, 7 die dice pool, rolling. Oh, yeah, nice roll. 22 to the 1 and the 4.
And then roll
it
this
is
to see where you're hitting.
aft or aft.
All right, you said 22
22
to the 1 and the
5.
4.
1 and 4. 1 and 4.
1 will be an armor, and 4 is a reroll. So 1 will be a keel check, which you can't get through, so
Yeah,
just
no.
knocking down the structural integrity by 1.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, at least with my 1 gun, I'm hitting something. So, all right, ready for return fire.
All right, the nose of the Maria is red-blue. This is the Hund on the nose of the Maria. Hund is long range, so that's blue and a green. No bonuses. That is a 14 to the 4.
And a 4
Which
is
armor
a
resist.
15. Right.
All right.
Yep, I tell you that.
Let's do... Oh, you got 2 miss slots on the side of that thing too, don't you? Yes, you
Yeah,
do.
that's the only thing going for her. That's the only thing going for her. That or you roll ones.
Well, let's see
Yeah, one armor.
if the wolf is even needed. So, we'll start with the Kaiser's saturation guns.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I have 4 of them. Side of the Maria is blue.
Yes, blue die.
And then long range is going to be yellow, green for crew. That's all I get, I believe. Yellow, green, blue. And then the first shot, we'll use the spotter.
Having a look. Good.
14 to the 4 and the 6. The 6 is a miss slot.
Oh yeah, hits. Yep.
So 4 and 5.
4 and 5. Repair crew and armor.
All right, shot 2. Remove the spotter die.
Gotta love those rerolls on saturation guns.
9 to the 2 and the 6. Rerolling the 6. The double 2.
9 gets through.
9 to the double 2.
Yeah. So you got 2, 4,
So
13, 6, 7, 7, 10. So you have 50-50 chance at destroying it.
So 2 was just knocked out this turn, yes?
2 was... Yes.
Like this attack, right, okay, so then the second 2 is rerolled.
9. Oh, alright.
And becomes a 1. Which is a miss, that's a reroll.
Reroll. So you're going to keep rerolling until you get the last slot.
Oh, if there's only...
You're going to get it.
Oh, is there only
There's
one left?
slot left.
Well, it could be
the
the slot, or it could be a keel check.
No, you're right. Well,
3.
either way, you got the last slot. So you destroy the entire location.
So 8 to the 3?
Well, is it 8? Oh no, that's a miss. That's a bounce. I was not anticipating that. Yes, a 9 plus it's still got the armor.
Yep, Tesla coil did it. Alright, shot 3. Is a 12 to the 3 and the 5.
So you're going to get through. 3 has not been hit yet, but the 5 has been hit. So, well, no, you destroyed the whole location.
Yeah,
so everything.
So it's 2 keel checks, for 1 for the location and then 1 for the other one.
8, 9, 10,
yep.
7. So 7 and higher. So you got a 70% chance of destroying her.
And that's a 7 plus an 8.
Bomb. There she goes. All right. So no
7 plus 8 is
repair
15.
Crews. Oh, I thought you rolled a 7 and an 8 on 2 different die.
No. 7 on the dice plus 8, so your structural integrity just goes down by 1.
Oh. That. You still got fires inbound then.
Yep. Alright, so second keel check is much better. That is a 14 plus the 8.
Yeah. Well, 10 because of the miss slots. You get 1 for each of the miss slots on that location.
Yep, plus 10. Yep. So that was 24 total. Alright, so then I don't need to shoot the rest.
No.
Right, erase.
So she gave her life for a pass, and the blue crew can start repairing themselves this turn. So I still get 2 repairs. Out of sector, though. Out of location.
Yep, and
so
I
that
have...
is as much of a win as I could possibly have gotten.
And I'm going to try to in-sector repair the Kaiser's trim tank.
Alright, so greens and reds.
So I need a 15.
Blues, and no more yellows. I have
I
two
got 13,
repairs.
so nope.
First one's on the gun. Second one's on. Nope, not that one. Second one's on a gun. So we're rolling, rolling, rolling. Again, a blue crew, a master of repairs, and then 15 out of sector. I've already lost the crew there, so it's a loss. I needed 18. So I do not fix the first gun. It is still destroyed. For the second gun, rolling, rolling, rolling. 19, rolled back over.
There you
so
go.
This one is a repair. So that is by far better than I could have expected. Even with losing, I mean, that's all right.
All right, taking a screenshot.
We kind of know Germans are very well rounded fleet. What
They're
we don't
very
know
tough. Yeah.
if the Russians are being poorly used or are they just poorly positioned to be able to counter German fleet. I'm thinking it's the second one.
Your torpedoes.
We are going to try that again. Now, if I keep trying to force you to move your commander to your Kaiser, it limits your mobility. But at this point, without my zombie piece of the gun zombie strategy, I have to sprint in this turn. So how can I most advantageously use my torpedoes to either shape the battle or give you a couple hits after I sprint in? Because you're going to move first with your battleship.
No, you will. I have initiative.
Ah, you're right. Everything's going to be telegraphed with my first
Yep.
move.
You have to move all your ships before I move any of mine.
So what I'm basically doing is I'm taking my battleship flat and I'm just positioning it where it's going to end up and seeing where the torpedoes need to be, have any impact on your movement, which I don't think it will because you just want to crush me right now. So 1, 2, 3. So not close enough. 1, 2. And I got turrets on this side. All right. So if I end up there, these torpedoes would need to be.
So, like, here's the positions of my battleship if I, like, went forward minimum to turn,
Right.
then just did that.
Right.
Go forward one
Well,
more
I'm
after that. Or max forward would be here.
You're not going to turn your battleship. So I'm going to not allow you just to move forward one and retain your green ribbon. You can, but you have to do something, either take the torpedoes or again, torpedo screen. So that is torpedo movement complete.
All right, grabbing a screenshot. Your movement.
All right. Now, you're not going to want to stand still. So if I'm ever going to close to any type of range, it's now. Good case could be made. I would have had to rush in right away and live up to my name. But 1, 2 slips. I still have my steering gear, which is a surprise. That was 3, 4, and then 5.
Yep. 2, 3, 4, 5.
And with my turreted guns, of which I resurrect. Nope, not turreted guns. So, well, forward gun is turreted, but the rear is just.
You'll get one additional gun, assuming it's in range, which I think it is.
Well, that's movement complete for my Type 4.
Yes, your one additional side gun will be in range.
Well, if you move far enough forward with one of your ships, I might be able to get that unturreted aft gun to range on you, but you'd have to move forward a lot. Over to you.
No, it's your battlecruiser. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Never mind. Nope.
You gotta move your 4. You gotta move your
I gotta move my 4.
Right.
And the Kaisers, and I forgot to put out Commander, which would have gone on
wherever you want. It don't matter.
All right.
I'm not.
Probably Kaiser, which means it's wasted because Kaiser's going one forward. All right, the Romanov.
All right. Now that I see just what it's going to take to try and get to your aft. And really, yeah, I was trying. Other gamers might have sprinted forward and kind of undercut what their tactical mobility could have been later in the game. But of course, you didn't. You preserved your tactical mobility and just moved one torpedo screen. So now this is really the only chance. All these turreted and unturreted Romanova guns. How best to bring them in play? How best to basically from the beginning position you so I could cross your T? Let me get my flat. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Which did not cross your T, so I cannot bring my
Well, you've got
starboard.
8
I've
movement
been moving
points.
so slow, I forgot. Can I bring my port? 8,
So you could get to here.
3.
Still does not bring
4,
any fixed side guns to bear
5,
on my
6,
battleship.
7, 8. And if I do that,
And your fixed side guns are doing that.
yeah, but I moved out of the my starboard guns are gone from the battle that time. So yeah, it's better to do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yeah, I would do
And then
that.
hoped.
Because then next turn, you got to go forward 3, which is here,
Yep.
which means you can
Right.
turn on this. So if the Kaiser goes
Right.
forward 1 hex, you'll skewer it.
Right. That's the whole scheme of maneuver was to try and get all those turrets to cross the T of your Type 4. All right, good deal. And movement complete for all my remaining.
All right, the Grief. 1, 2, 3. 4. And then an offensive screen behind the Kaiser.
Nicely done. Yes, I like targets of opportunity, but headhunting the Type 4s is kind of what I was known for when we were playtesting. So
Wolf goes
and
forward
Hunter function.
1 and torpedo screens again. And
torpedo screening precludes you from being able to defensively screen.
it doesn't. So according to the
Okay,
rules,
good.
torpedo
That's good.
screening is just a thing you say you do.
You're good. You're good. I didn't know if it was either or. No. I'm glad you clarified that for me. Thank you.
Because torpedo screening is just move into the hex before the torpedo that's under another one of your ships and say, I'm going to intercept that. So I could do a screen on top of that, but I don't want a defensive screen because I want the Kaiser to get her guns out.
Okay. Nope, that makes all good sense. I just like the fact that my spotter is going to continue to burn circles in the sky in just the same hex it's been in. But up until this point, every shot I've fired has benefited from the spotter token. This will be the first time I'll have to actually decide where that spotter token gets used.
Wound is just going forward 1. So your plane.
Burning circles in the sky, staying right where it is.
All right. And what are you going to spot?
Oh, I spot your Type 4. Thank you, sir. Officer and a gentleman.
All right, and my plane. 1, 2, 3. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Not in range of AA. And I got disconnected again.
We know it's going to be about 5 minutes. How about we take a 5-minute break and
That's
come
fine.
back? All right, good deal. AFK.
And I spot the Romanov. And I will step away briefly as well.
Well, that was a much quicker return than I had thought. I don't know if you're back. Oh, there you are.
Yep, I am. I redid what we had done, moved my plane, spotted the Romanov, and then I've got, so let me grab a screenshot.
Yeah,
and 2 more chaff for the wolf.
There we go. Good deal.
Oh, it was a 9, but it rolled over. I don't think 7 is high enough. What was the chaff value again?
It might. Shoot, I don't recall. I think maybe it was.
Chaff needs...
It's either a 7 or an 8, I think.
8 or higher.
Oh, 8 or, dang it. All right, so both will get through.
Yep.
1, 2, and was it nice to have 3 dice, 3 red dice? And
Yeah, imagine that.
what a concept. There we go. Rolling. 15 on a 2. I ain't gonna get nothing. Reroll.
The 2 is actually 15.
Oh, okay.
So that will kill an armor slot.
1 of 7 armor slots? No, just kidding. And a 20 on the 2.
2 is a reroll.
A 3.
That's the other big chunk of armor on the side.
Well, howdy do. That might be more effective Russian guns than we've seen in any of my games as a Russian against one of either yours or another German.
All right.
Please.
Screenshot taken, and we are to lines.
Good deal. Look at those tiny, tiny lines.
Yeah, you gotta use the plus sign again. Every time we gotta reconnect, unfortunately.
Okay. That I did not think. There we go. Alright, flush. Alright, I think I. Well, that's unfortunate. That was some excellent movement with the offensive screen on the brief. Not that I was going to be able to even attempt to win by whittling it down your fleet. I had to get lucky. What, to the tune of 37 SI lucky, which isn't going to ever happen.
All right, you good with your lines?
Oh, let me just double check to see if my two Leviathans have any more lines I can put out. There's really, I'm looking, and no, that's all the lines I can draw.
All right.
All right.
Shooting.
You want to roll first? Allow my.
Sure.
Put me out of my misery. So I know what's going to be at the end of this turn.
All right. Everything's hitting the nose of the Romanov.
Yes.
That is red, green. All right.
And that's just it. If I would have got her to broadside, it was still going to one location. Keep going. And bow for her is, let's see, maybe.
2 armor.
No, the least armored spot. That's the least armored location.
All right, we're going to start with the Hund.
The Romanova's bow is less armored than her stern. By one point.
You have slightly better total breach numbers, but you have an armor slot up front.
Ah, you're right. Yep. Hang on, think that.
All right, red, green. Red, green for your profile. Long range is going to be a blue for the gun, green for the crew, and another green for the spotter. All right, so this is the shot from the Hund. And that is 12 to the 4, which probably is insufficient.
Yep, 13 plus an armor, so 14. Yeah, 13 and higher for a poke potential.
All right, and then the same shot from the Wolf. 18 to the 1.
Oh yeah, you nail it. 18. That's my armor slot. Okay.
Okay, and then I have 4 of the same shots coming from the Grief. Unless I decide to combine anything.
Yeah. That's true. I don't think you'll need to with limited armor gun.
Well, there's...
I mean, you could get unlucky with the dice. I mean, I would have to get lucky. For this to even have a chance, it would have to be best case, which is what it's been so far, and then all of a sudden the dice go cold for you and they go hot for me, which is, you can't rely on luck for the first strategy.
Let's start with a nose gun using the spotter, and we'll see where we go from there.
Okay.
So red, green for your profile, blue for the gun, green for the crew, green for the spotter. Solo nose gun. Wow, it's a lot of ones. That's an 8. That's not going through anywhere.
No, it won't. That's the second 8 you draw.
All right, we're gonna pair up a nose and a side gun.
There you go.
So only keep these two are the crew, and I only get to keep one of those. And of course, that's when they choose to roll double fours. 14 to the 4.
Oh yeah, 14 gets through everywhere. Precision crew. I was hoping to hold on to him at least a little longer. I can't resurrect those.
Right, and the last shot, which is just profile gun and crew. Come on, red die. No, that's, yeah, a 7.
A 7? No.
Yeah, that's not getting through anywhere. All right.
One miss.
Kaiser. So now we're saturation. Red, green for your front. My gun moves up to a yellow, and green for crew, and the first one gets a spotter.
There you go.
Red die still being lazy. That's a 12 to the 1 and the 2.
Yeah, you got through. Well,
Nope, armor.
Yep.
Tesla coil hurting me.
14
to the 1 and the 2.
And these are coming through on the bow? Or on
Yes,
the,
bow.
Okay. 1 and 2. Yeah, 14s get through everywhere. So 1 is a reroll. You already hit that armor slot.
4.
What was the reroll?
The reroll was a 4.
Oh, got it. So that will be a decrement. No, I take it back. You got a free throw. 6.
Yeah, but I can't roll more than
You can't get
that,
it.
so
Right.
just
So it'll be a
decrement it.
decrement.
Yep. All right,
That was
saturation.
for me. Yep. Go ahead.
Saturation 3.
Decrements are what I need right now. So 1s, 2s, and 4s.
13 to the 3 and the 4.
So not on the 4, as I understand it, because that armor's still there. But yeah, you got me on the 3. You got my main gun.
No, the 4 is a reroll because it's already damaged.
It might go over here to the 12. You're right.
So rerolling the
So this
4.
one's definitely a hit.
4 becomes a 6.
Which it won't go through because it's still got the armor. It was a 13 to begin with, right?
Yep.
All right, so bounce.
Okay,
And I
and
lost, so it's 8. Ooh, now all of a sudden it's in play because you got 8 on me. And all right.
and the last saturation shot. That is 14 to the 3 and the 5.
14s get through. So 3 reroll, 5 is another slot destroyed.
1
damage for now.
So keel check.
So keel check 8, 9, 10, 16, 16 or higher. I've got no miss slots, so 16 or higher.
Nope, I rolled a 13 plus 10, 23. So just decrement again.
Got it. Down to 25 and 10 off already.
And that is
none of
all
it's
my
gonna be
shooting.
repaired. So I did. So again, that's the best case again for the Russians. So whereas there's any advantage to be had, the Russians are getting advantage, but they're still losing.
All right, who are you shooting first?
All right. My massacre over from the last couple rounds was I had a precision crew for my main gun that I was firing at you off my Type 4, but I never used them. So I will use that precision crew and the precision crews for the 2 guns off the Romanova, for hopefully a little bit of excitement on your Kaiser if I can roll the right forward or aft part.
So which ship are you shooting first?
I will shoot my Type 4.
Okay, roll.
We have precision crew.
Roll to see where you're hitting. Front.
Forward. All right, so which has no damage yet, but I can still move with the precision crew. All right, so red yellow for you, location dice. I think, yeah, red yellow.
Yes, red yellow for the side.
We are at. It's got to be long range.
Yes.
long range. Yellow dice. And a blue die. And for the first one, since it is my saturation gun, I'm using my spotter. And 2 location die. Flat die. Alright, so dice pool built, you concur?
Red, yellow, blue for your crew, I assume. Yep. Yellow for the gun.
Rolling. 20 to the 5 and 6.
20 does not get through on the 6, but it gets through on the 5, which is a testicle oil.
Well, see, again, I'm very satisfied with how this is going. As much rep advantage is going.
That's like the most protected slot in the game. It's an 18, and then it's behind 3 armor.
3 armor. Wow. All right, so now I take it back. I have precision crew. So I rolled a 5-6. We know the 5 got through, right?
Oh, yep. You could totally move the 1 to a 5, and then it will be a reroll.
So I take this one, and I re-roll it. All right, let's see if that had any advantage. Nope.
You precisioned it right back to where it was. Hey, that is precision. You hit the same spot twice.
It is. These guys are good. Been around the longest. This was a veteran from Tsushima, so
only Russian gunners are so precise.
That's it. They hit what they hit, and they hit it again. All right, so that was my main gun. Precision, so that's the last shot he has. All right, moving over to the Romanova.
So, yep.
All right, same gun.
No, you've got this gun.
That one turret that we got fixed, yeah.
Yep.
So, blue die. So, remove a yellow, remove the... Oh, wait.
Yep, remove the spotter, because it's the same ship, replaced with a blue.
The 1. All right. We ready for the dice?
Yep.
Rolling. 24. Respectable. 6.
Well,
6.
24 will finally go through the 6. You just had to hit it enough times.
That was 2 Tsushima gunnery officers knowing what they were doing.
Unless... and you don't have precision on your... Yep, you don't have precision crew on your side.
No, not on the side. No, I couldn't have moved it. Or else I would have... You're right.
So you just did a tandem charge thing there.
Yeah.
If you hit it enough, it's weakened, and then you can get through.
That's true. Put some stress cracks. Yeah. Good stuff. All right, now moving to the
Romanov.
It's already lost 5 of its 6. The crew lives. The crew's like looking around and going, "It's a lot of work." All right, precision crew. Same. Let's do this. Let's do the stature. Nope. Just a wave motion gun. That's right. Her wave motion gun. No turret and no. It's not even bracketable. It is just a straight up gun. And it's long range yellow. Yellow, red for you.
Yep.
Blue crew. And that's it with the precision.
And you have the spotter if you want to use it on this shot.
Well, I am thinking.
Well, before you do that, roll your d6 again to see where you're hitting.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Front.
Forward. Yep. So let me scoot over here. All right, so 7, 10. All right, we will not use the spotter die now.
Okay.
All right. I am rolling. 18 to the 1.
18 to the 1 will get through and knock out another armor slot.
Okay. Oh wait, let me see what the 2 would have been.
The 2 would have been crew. And also...
And it would have got through.
And the 18 would still get through there, yes.
I take the crew.
All right.
Yeah, let's do that. All right.
All right, that's your main gun down, and you have 4 130s.
What I'm going to do is, again, it would have had to have come down to luck. So at least the first one, the front turret off the bow, it'll be a blue die, not a yellow die. And I will take advantage of the spotter token. Still, a blue crew. Yep. Dice pool set.
So if you're going to roll an individual one and keep your options open for bracketing, I would do one of the side ones.
Because I could get the 2 blue crew in.
Yes.
Very good. All right. Yep. I do one of the side ones. Same dice pool, because I'm still going to use, for this single shot, the spotter token.
Yeah.
Rolling. 12. Nothing. Bounce. All right.
Yep. 12's not getting through anywhere.
Green die is gone. Now the question is, do I want to... Got 3 shots. All right, the first shot will be... Yeah, 1 bracket forward and 1 of the sides.
And then I'm assuming if you make the bow one your primary, then you can trigger the precision crew off of it.
True. Yes, yeah, I think that would be the primary. I agree. All right, so 2 blue crew. I only get to keep 1 of them. The blue rain or the blue gun die.
Yep. So guns,
The
location,
red.
crew. Yep.
Okay. And I think they're spaced far enough apart not to bounce together. Rolling. The best. Oh, I got a 6 on one of them. There you go. Okay, good deal. 18.
18 to the 4.
Wait, I can move it.
Yep. So 18 is going to get through. Actually, it won't get through there because that is a 19. But
Right.
if you can move it up 1 to the gun, and that will take it out.
Yep, I move it up onto the gun. Good deal. All right, and that's the last of the precision crew because he dies.
And you got 1 side turret remaining.
So blue, yellow, red, and a gun die. So I'll just take this one. Oh, you did it. Good deal. All right, rolling. 18. If it stops, yeah, 18 to the 1.
That will be the armor.
Straight up. All right, so again, couldn't have done better, realistically. At every turn, there's been some Russian advantage. All right.
Yep, that's all the shooting. So clean up the lines. Repairs. The wolf is only down armor, so it can't repair anything. The Kaiser is going to try to get her trim tank back in the same location.
Yep, exactly. Good deal for you.
Nope.
Crew dead. I can't do nothing there. I can do in location fix on a gun. Nope. Can't do in location fix on a gun because the crew's dead. Out of location fix on a gun. So blue 18. I'm gonna have to roll. Out of location. Attempt to repair a gun. Oh, so low. Nothing. They're on vodka. They're already into their stove. All right. So no repairs.
Yep. So let me
You already fixed my
screenshot.
yep, good deal. I'm gonna move over the damage icons so your screenshots are more accurate for the death of the Anastasia.
And we're on to round 5. You have initiative. I am going
Move
to
your 4.
put Commander on
Ideally, you're going to want to defensively screen as much of your battleship as you can. Because if I get a kill on a battleship, but you kill everything of mine, it's still kind of a psychological win for me.
Yeah.
But then again, you take it. Of course, I don't know how much of guns you have left on that side. Maybe it's worth defensively screening now.
That is a good point.
Yeah, you got a satchel, but no, you got the crew left down there too. Yeah, it might be worse defensive because that's it. I mean, for me, it's moral victory of trying to take out your Type 4 at this point. That and a consideration of how best to protect the Romanova. All right. I must say this has been a most enjoyable game. So I thank you for being available for gaming tonight.
I gotta decide who I'm gonna give. Who gets commander? I'm gonna give commander to the Grief.
Good. I'm glad. The Greece is one of my favorite ships.
It's
played it smart.
Yeah, it's a
getting in the battle.
fantastic ship. All right, your torpedoes. Are you going to put any torpedoes?
Yes, I will. You have movement off your destroyer, but they're not that fast. What are they?
They're 10s.
All right. Okay. Nothing worth coming off of the port side, so just starboard. And realistically, you're going to want to angle for bow shots off of mine. So if I were to move her bow here, if you were to want to get shots at her, you'd have to come into torpedo range. There. All right, so we will do, again, just trying to shape the decision cycle for your Type 4. 1. And you are you went on the Grief, and you're a 3/3.
Yep.
So you cannot turn.
You also can't drop there. You got to be on the other side of the line.
Well, no, I'm counting on that because I'm counting on you doing.
Or on the line. On the line is also legal.
I'm trying to entice you to come forward to your full measure of movement. I'm going to try and position my Type 3 so you.
You can't have that torpedo facing. You have to be on the line.
Yeah, it's only got 2 angles of.
Oh, that line you've only got one angle, and it's on the line.
Which is this one right there.
Yep.
But regardless of how it's positioned, as long as you enter the hex.
Correct.
Boom. Thank you for that, because I was treating it like an aircraft instead of a torpedo. Good deal. Torpedo placement complete.
Okay. Screenshot taken, and we go to movement, starting with my battleship. And the Kaiser is just going to turn in place.
Very nice. I was hoping I wasn't going to mention that. Was going to entice that, but you caught that on your own. All right, so your wounded side is now there. All right. So I still have 6 turrets off my port and starboard. 6 turrets that if I can cross a T. 8 is not enough to do that. All right, I got to move my 4 and 3. Here we go. Oh, there we go. Thank you, sir. Russian Starshinas senior enlisted are not used to having officers and gentlemen. They are not necessarily mutually exclusive, but rare, at least in this time period. All right, 1, 2. Wait a minute. I can just stay still. But that would do me no good. What I can do is pivot turn like you did, which would be 1, 2. Yep, that's what I do. Pivot turn. Pivot turn is a tanker term. I grew up.
Nope. Neutral steering, I am aware.
Oh, there you go. Good deal. Excellent. All right. Look at that. Gee. Yeah, just move her out of there. Yeah, I don't. All right. Yeah. That. I gotta find that shortcut for overhead. Yep, there she is. She's got the right hexes down. All right. You don't need this one. All right. So this one is right before she got tumbled.
Center is there.
I'm not overhead. All right. If I mismove this, just tell me how I mismoved it. She pivot turns. She'd only end up. Wait. She's facing here. 1, 2. Nope, we don't want that. Got 8. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Here, you're a 5-3, not a 5-2.
That's right.
Pivot on this hex.
See, that's just it. It's I last game went so well because I was directly overhead. This one I have that. I'll look it up online after this.
I mean, if you want to adjust the camera, it's just hold right click and move your mouse around.
Oh, there we go. Okay, that's it. All right, let me. I'm gonna set her here, which I'm not sure where she was to begin with. So you said right click. Oh, there it goes. Nice. That's what I was looking for. All right, so I was right. You put a dot for my center. Got
yes.
It. Okay, so 1,
and pivot
2,
on that one. Yep.
3, 4. No, because then it's only my bow. Look at that. Okay. All right. Well, you're gonna get shots at the bow, and she'll be a full stop for even broadsides, and she's losing so much SI already. But it'll at least be somewhat protected. All right, movement complete for my Leviathans.
All right, so then all of my remaining ones.
There we go. All right. Yeah, I knew it. Oh well. Did it open you up to any additional fires? Not really. And he's already so armored that 25. Well, no. He's more vulnerable. Well, So many hits already on you. But I can't get. No. Ow.
Before I decide on that, I need to double check a rule.
Ow, gun. Good deal. Good deal.
Oh, this is an interesting edge case I think I found.
Excellent. What's the crux of the matter?
One sec, I'm just rereading this paragraph. Nope. Nope, never mind.
Okay. My precision crew is eyeing that broadside from the bow of my Type 4.
Oh, you did lose a bunch of bow guns off the Romanov. That's nice. Maria has...
It was just my turrets on the broadsides that really put into play. My blue crew. All that's left of my bow.
Yeah, I think the Grief's going to do that. Which leaves the destroyers.
You gotta defensively screen your Type 4, because on my bow gun could get a precision crew shot in on your damaged. Wait, no, I can't.
No, you can't hit my damage. She'll be hitting my nose.
What was I thinking? What was I thinking?
The nose is intact.
All right. But it's one location. I can just get a couple shots at it. So my precision crew gun will fire last.
Oh, let's see. It's like, how much do I think that I can count on the Grief to knock out the Romanov by herself?
If by some miracle I do take your Type 4 down, you gotta take down my 3. And I admit it's a complete miracle to take down your 4, but I think it's theoretically.
A lot of guns. It's only one extra gun there. But the side guns from the Maria. And you presented a fresh side, so now you have more of them. Yeah, one more.
The price you pay for torpedoes on a Type 4.
And I can't get a ram in.
And I'm crying no tears over it.
So probably 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's a backup
Yeah,
gun.
you got it. You got it. Yep, right there.
To his
right in the bow.
nose if I need it.
See, that was it. I could pull some of yours out of position to try and get shots at my bow. That was the most I could have hoped for. Yeah. Now, if you defensively screen the nose of your battleship, you won. If I don't have any shots in on your 4 to try and break her keel with as much luck and precision cruise as I can, so you can basically win the game right now if you defensively screen your Type 4.
Yeah, but I kind of want shots coming out of the Type 4, and I don't think you'd be able to kill her.
And well, there you go. That's why we play the game.
Because you'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, assuming 5, 6, 7, 8. You could get 8 shots on her. But of course, defensive screening is just a no. But that no goes both ways. But the Kaiser is at -2.
With as much damage as the Villanova has to her nose and how few SI she has, you've angled for bow shots, but I think you could have just punched through a brand new location without overextending anything.
The Hund will move up to there and defensive screen.
All right.
So now
so you cut off
your rear half of the Maria and the Romanov cannot shoot the Kaiser.
Okay. All right. Good deal.
But come on, get in there. Yeah, because if you shoot me there, then I get to choose the hex, and I'll be going through, and that goes through another hex of my own.
The wolf's already been hit, so it's got some damage to it already. So it'll be vulnerable for all the shots that I can't bring against your Type 4.
All right, and then planes, I am just going to not need to move. And we're going to make sure to take out the Romanov by spotting it. And what would you like to spot?
I'm going to spot your Type 4.
Got it. All right, and
I could have actually had Ensign Gay from the Midway in my plane because he has not moved from that hex since the beginning of the game. All right, good deal.
All right,
burning her circle.
That's movement done.
You fire first.
Lines.
You fire first. Yeah. When we do get to that point. All right. Now, the forward section of my Type 4 can get shot in at your bow.
Yes.
But not the aft. Now, the aft only has two non-turrets. So, they will take shots at your wolf. And I've got no stern. Nope, I do have a stern gun off the Maria.
And it's a turret.
Yeah.
The stern gun can only fire out to here.
Oh, that's
into
right.
the broadside arc.
Well, we'll go into, and it's defensively screened, so it can only have a shot at the your other, or the Hund. Now, so everything for my Type 3 is screened from
I assume you want
fire.
the... Oh, okay, you're going up there. Gotcha.
So I can get the... What you call it? There we go. Just 3 turrets. Yeah, just the only shots I have is here. There is nothing off the front of the Romanova. So it's just those 3 guns on this.
All right, all set.
And I got both lines by accident. All right, and that is, let me just double check. Complete, and shots complete.
All right.
You want to roll first?
Sure.
Let's see how this goes. You can erase the, yeah, you will erase the Romanova. Go ahead.
Yeah, the spotter token on him was probably unnecessary, but, you know. Yeah, let's start with the... We'll start with the wolf. Let him get a nice poke in. The nose of the Romanov with the stop is red-yellow.
Yep.
And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which puts me in short range, so I get another yellow. Green for crew, green for spotter. That is 18 to the 1.
I nail it. Reroll though. Basically look at 6 or else a keel check.
It was a 4, so that'll be a keel check.
Yep, keel check.
Plus 10.
10, and so 15 is in higher.
That is a 12 plus a 10, so 22.
Nope. Decremental 1 down to 24.
All right.
Next of
over to the
grief.
1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. Grief is short range for everything as well. Oh,
you already shot.
Red. That was the wolf. Now it's the grief. So red, yellow, close range gives me a yellow gun.
Yep.
We're going to start with... We'll just start with one of the bows, and we'll put this spotter die on it. No, we'll leave the spotter die off for now. Okay. So profile gun, crew... That's a 12 to the 2.
Yeah, 12.
Which will be a reroll.
So yeah. Yep.
12 to the 2 again. So
there you go.
Keel check.
Break the check, yep. 14 and higher.
14 exactly.
Nailer. Alright, gone. All those lines are mission complete.
Yep.
And achieve their goal. You got what, a couple shots in at the 4?
Yep, alright. Starting with the Hund. Full stop side of Maria is double black. He's long range, so that'll be a blue and a green for his crew. Uh, 14 to the 2, and he is hitting the rear half of your side.
I have no armor, and it is a 14, so you got a hit. Very good, spot on.
Okay, and then I have 1, 2, 3 saturation guns from the Kaiser.
Yeah. All right, let's see.
All right, and the Kaiser is hitting, also hitting your rear half.
There we go. No armor and 13 and above.
Long range is going to be yellow and green for crew.
Yeah. There we go.
Rear half, shot number 1.
Good deal.
Oh, come on, black dice. 12
Oh,
to
yeah?
the 2 and the 3.
12s don't get through. I got 13s and higher. No armor.
Second shot. Black dice continuing to let me down. 11 to the 1 and the 2.
Nope. Not getting through.
And last gun. 14 to the double 2.
Ah, there we go. So reroll. It's already been damaged, so both need to be rolled.
The 1 and the 4.
And 14 gets through on both of them.
Cool.
There you go.
And that is
Good deal.
all of my shooting. Over to you.
Right. So we will take the shots on their Kaiser. We got the bow and the forward portion only for the Type 4, and the forward portion of Type 4.
Yep. Red, yellow, or sorry, black, red for my nose.
Black, red, first stop. Yeah. Yep, and everything's coming in on your nose. So, thank you, sir. All right, so we're going to fire the spotter token with the bracket gun from the side.
Okay.
So green. And we are at
Long
long
range.
range still. So you get blue. And blue crew is still alive. Yep.
Yeah, it's a fresh side. Everything's still up.
Yep. And it is a bracket. Dice pool built. Preparing to roll. You concur?
Yep.
Rolling. 17 to the 2.
17 to the 2 will get through because it's 16 with armor. That's an armor slot.
Okay. That's about as good as I was expecting out of that gun. Now that is only one gun left. Now it is a precision crew gun. And it's 7. We never got within 7. So gun die is yellow. Ah, look at that. No spotter token. And precision crude. All right, good deal. You got it built. Excellent. Rolling. Here we go. 23 to the 5 and the 4. Now I can precision crew them.
You can precision crew one of them.
Right. Yes, exactly. Just one.
So 4 and 5 is a crew and a Tesla coil.
Well,
And you can move one of them.
Precision crew the 15 onto the 14.
Okay, then re-roll it.
Yep. This is what I'm talking about, mirror. Rolling. 3.
3 is the gun.
Also, I get 8. Oh, no, it was blank before you moved it. All right, got it. All right. All right, no miracles today. But
Okay.
it was a shot, wasn't it? Ready to break the keel roll, that would have meant something? Not really. Your SI is still high.
Yeah, because
what would it have been if I would have
that would have been a 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 32 would have been your max.
All right.
All right, your
Good deal.
other gun against the Hund.
Never gonna happen.
You're in the Hund's nose, which is blue.
Blue, yeah. And yeah, blue. Yeah. No precision.
Assume you've got a blue crew as well.
Yep, blue crew there. Yep.
So blue.
Look at all that. That's definitely a Russian folk town. 15. Nope, did it roll? Yep. 15 on the 5.
That is exactly what you needed to get through the armor.
All right. So another hit.
Which takes out an armor plate.
Being effective, but not going to be close enough. All right, good deal. Moving on to
Romanov.
and everything she has is going on doubles, which is not much. Basically 3, and we will do them.
Oh, I'm sorry,
no spotters.
that shot
Okay.
was on the wolf. You needed
Okay.
15. It's still getting through on the wolf. It's just taking out a +2 armor slot instead of a +1. And then we need to back up to the Maria for your stern gun on the nose of the Hund,
Oh, got it. Yes, it's a saturation.
which is going to drop to
Yellow.
that. So yellow, blue, blue. There you go.
Okay, good deal. All right, now rolling. Elatavius, and nothing. Bounces, both of them.
Not getting through anywhere on the Hund with that. All right, now we're to the Romanov.
Now the wave motion gun off the Romanov. Well, they're gone. So it's just a side, or one side. I'll fire them independently at will. So blue for you, blue and blue for me.
You are probably short range. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh,
1.
yeah. Oh.
1, 2, 3, 4. The nose is short range. The middle gun is not.
Would be right. Well, I have no nose. They're all.
Oh, okay. Then they are long. So
yeah, blues.
All blues again.
So 3 blues. Yep. And yep, there you go.
And the ability
so
to bracket.
Well, first one's not a bracket, so
okay.
Rolling. And a 9 bounce. Second ones are going to be bracketed. Well, let's see something. I'm firing at your.
You are at -1. It's the nose.
Right. Yes. And.
Yep.
Nope. 15. No, I'm gonna do firing at will. So 2 more shots like this.
Okay.
Rolling. Nope. 9s.
8.
8. Good point. Rolling. And 6. All right. It wasn't there. All right. Good job. I think so much went my way that I don't even know if we could maybe just have fun with the remaining 2 games if we ever get them in this week. You know what I'm saying? Because I can't see it going any better for me. I really can't. I mean, this was, for me anyway, is as many factors as I could have fall in my favor fell in my favor. I'd never have such an advantageous game. Even if we played 5 games, I don't think I'd have an advantageous game as this. There just is not enough guns and not enough SI in the Russian fleet to go up against a elite German fleet like you built.
I think we could have done the Russian approach better because you had that first turn where you traded 1 gun against my 4.
Yes, but would you have wanted me to sprint in? I mean, how many more guns would you have been able to bring against me? 1 to 4 is bad, but 5 to
it is bad. But you also had 2 turns where you were exchanging shots with me where your battlecruiser didn't get to do anything.
Well, it was, but I had only 4 repair crews. So by minimizing your shots against me, I repaired half of what you did to me. You see what I'm saying?
Sure, but
the more shots against me, the more you degrade the zombie portion.
That's the other thing is because of the your approach could have been better with the destroyer as well. Because you had to pull that U-turn, you didn't get to screen, which then you got salvoed off the board. Like, this would look very different if we had gotten here and you still had your destroyer repairing things.
That would have been a whole round of fires into my battleship. And I don't think she would have been here. You might have taken her off the board even before you decided to switch to the Type 3. I don't see how it could have been a measurable advantage to me to maneuver differently. You're right, it could have. I could have. But,
because we could easily have made it here with
it's still being alive.
Well, we could have made it here with your battleship having no damage other than that 1 crew slot, which is not terribly different than what we already had.
Right.
But
right,
also,
right.
like, when you go to commit to the battle cruiser, you could have had
Right.
the destroyer peel off with it
Yeah.
and be pre-positioned, because if you'd had like last round, if you'd have been repairing on your battle cruiser, you probably would have, maybe one... You probably only have one or two of those slots on the nose.
Tactic can rely on luck only so far. At some point, that tactic is just bad. It can't have to rely on luck for maneuver, for repair results, and for gunfire results.
Because like
That's not a tactic. That's just throwing stuff at a wall and hoping some of it sticks. You've got hard tactical choices and good schemes of maneuver for you to choose from. But as the Russians, I'm not seeing it. I mean, if you can take a Russian fleet and do any better, I would be taking notes.
I mean, and maybe that's what we should do for the next round, is just give you my German fleet,
same build.
I see if I can do a better Russian fleet, either this one or something
100%.
else.
If you want to take a couple days and kind of run through practices or anything, that's fine. I'll see if I can find a game somewhere else. But because jumping fleets, that's a hard deal. I mean, I don't know how much you've actually played with the Russians, but
I haven't actually used the Russians yet. I've only fought against them. But I did have one match with Clockwork early on that was basically this fleet against he leaned more into the precision crew. So he had, what did he have? He had the Ivan.
The Peter. Oh, the Ivan. Yeah. Okay. All precision. I think,
whichever the
single guns per location.
The cheapest battleship, the cheapest Russian battleship he had, plus the Anastasia here, the repair destroyer, and then this was before the FAQ ruling, so we actually gave him two Auroras and the precision cruisers.
Oh yeah, that's right. We were doing that. Yeah. Okay.
So actually, it wasn't this fleet because I had a different destroyer. I had the docks. I think I had the docks, and he was able to remove that pretty handily with the precision crews. Like I was like, I'm pretty sure he's going to survive this turn, and then the precision crew went through an open slot and said, "Nope, heel check."
Yeah.
That game.
So much armor.
Yeah, that game came down to literally one roll, the last rolls of the game.
Those are the best games. If the mechanisms can get gamers to that point where it's one roll, that's just so much excitement. I love it. All right, I appreciate your time. You take a look at it. Let's not commit to changing fleets, but if you want to, I'm up for it, definitely.
Yeah, we'll see what we want to do
in the interim. Yeah. Okay.